Well, this is Texas Tiger Dave. Thought I'd show another purchase here. And as GoPro accessories come, it was relatively inexpensive considering what it does and the big name that's on it. Back quite a while ago when the Cops show was young, I assume it's still on. I haven't checked in a long time. But it was on 20 some odd years if it's not on now. I don't watch much regular TV. I tend to stream everything now. They had something called a Steadicam. And back in the day, it was these guys carrying these huge cameras with these, I don't know, they were like harnesses around them. And anyway, they could run and they could keep those cameras stable. And that's what made reality shows like Cops, and there are several others, of various kinds that haven't lasted as long as Cops, allowed you to see the show at a reasonable, with a reasonable stability. And it was Steadicam. And this is Steadicam, strangely enough. Same company name, so I assume it's got the same heredity. There's, I've seen quite a few of these, not Steadicam specifically, but these braces or handles for DSLRs and regular general basic cameras. I had not seen this one until lately. It might have been out for a while. I don't see everything, even though I try. And it allows you to keep your hero camera stable when you're moving. So it looks very unstable here, but you could put this over and you sort of drop your thumb here to keep it directed where you want it. And let me actually do this and show you how this works. This is my Hero 3, and this is the basic GoPro mount. You know how GoPro mounts these little display boxes? This is the piece that does it. And this is what this uses to attach to the little Steadicam weight system they've got here. Sort of a weight and lever. It's sort of a, I don't know, it's sort of a pendulum system, I would describe it. Probably not accurately. So I can just screw on. This is the basic GoPro mount. When you stick it in a little display case, this is what you got. It just sticks in right there and it sits on top of the plastic. So I take this and I insert it in here and mount it in the Steadicam. Now what I'm able to do is, if I'm looking at a motion-based thing where I have to stay in motion as well as the camera, there are several grips where you can hold this. You can hold it more stable or less stable, but you need to hold it where you can keep it and guide it and keep it pointed without interfering with its ability to adjust itself to your hand's motion. So it will remain smooth. You won't get the jittery, I gotta manually do it to get the jittery feel that you would get if you're holding it in your bare hands and moving. So if you're in a position where you need to follow the scene, like somebody is, if you're in the ocean and somebody is surfing and you want to follow them across the horizon, so to speak, or if somebody is, let's say, riding a dirt bike or racing, and you can actually follow the race and still keep it reasonably stable. So people won't know that you're moving the camera. They'll know you're moving it, but they won't know that that your hand is attached and jerking, which all our hands do. The older we get, sometimes the more jerky it is. So this is a pretty cool thing, and there are ways to do it here, and they've got a whole instruction patch here, different ways of holding it, etc. And you have a level here, and it has some weights you have to insert, and it allows it to keep it upright and stable. There are different grips with it. There's a strong grip mode where you hold it like this, which is basically, in my opinion, reducing the functionality. But this is the basic one. You hold your thumb at the base, so because it does slide side to side if you allow it. So you got to keep it somewhat stable. Just hold your thumb there lightly, and now you can move it across the horizon and follow the action wherever you want to do, up and down, etc. So it's a pretty cool little thing. And I just want to show that That's a relatively recent purchase, and I said it's cheap considering the name of the manufacturer and what it allows you to do. So I got really no complaints there. I just wanted to give this a quick look, and when I get a chance to get out, I will give it a review. I'm not going to be following much high-speed action, but you know, just swing it across the horizon in a view, you know, is something you can actually do as well, and it'll still show you how it works. So I'll probably do that next week. In any case, that's all I've got for this, and